People get into internet either through Wi-Fi or through cellular signal, right? Wi-Fi is typically indoor because cellular signal typically not great inside the building. But Wi-Fi, like the technology has been, they progress every year, right? As 2021, there are new generation of Wi-Fi come out. They call open roaming and passpoint. So, historically, if you come to different Wi-Fi networks, you have to put into username password or go to captive portal to open web page. But with the cellular network, you connect automatically, seamlessly, right? You go from different base stations in the cellular network, you connect automatically, but Wi-Fi is not. Back to 2021, the entire Wi-Fi industry comes something called open roaming. So with the open roaming, if you move from one Wi-Fi network to another network, you connect automatically, just like cell phones. However, there's a challenging for the industry because they can make other network to upgrade. But how can we send that certificate into everyone's cell phone? That remains challenging. So then the industry come to me and say, hey, YZ, we know you are the blockchain guy in the telco industry. Can you guys come out with solutions, use a Web3 incentive to help everyone to embrace this new technology? That's how we started. So we start to solve real world problem to help the promotion, the next generation of Wi-Fi. So then quickly we realized that with the Wi-Fi, we help people when they sit at their home, in a restaurant, in a hotel, but when they are traveling, you still need support. Then we come out our global eSIM concept. So together, Wi-Fi and eSIM, we provide seamless network connectivity, no matter where you are, whether you're in a place or you're on the go, you're always connected. So that's how we started, yeah. So we start to solve a real world problem for the industry. Then, thanks for everyone's effort, then we become one of the largest decentralized network in the world right now. Historically, before Web3, when people try to grow a business like Uber, Airbnb, right, they raise a lot of money from the venture capital and spend money to acquire users and to build their businesses, right? But we do see a lot of Web3 projects. They do user incentive, they give you tokens, but however, the users they get become farmers. They don't really benefit their businesses, right? When we do our situation, we are thinking, what's the most efficient way to build a real world businesses with Web3 incentive? We figure out Roam solve the problem with a very unique angle because everyone needs connectivity. Exactly, right? So that's why we feel comfortable. We use our whatever token point system to really incentivize people come to Roam. However, more importantly is you not just bring them to the project, you have to keep them engaged. If I don't spend time, I'll give you an analogy, a boyfriend and girlfriend. If a boyfriend never spend time on girlfriend, she will leave, right? So now you get users, but if users not engage with you, they will leave because they are not consider this project their project. So Roam is very special in this domain. In a lot of deeping sectors, people just connect some devices together. It's a machine network. However, there are lack of interaction with the people. Roam is saying that, okay, let's build network together. Not just you buy a machine, you buy a gateway, whatever things. It's in fact, every day, we check the network status together. You get reward for that. During the checking process, if I check the network you build, you also get rewards. So there's social interaction between people. So that makes things very important. We have seen, I know in Taiwan and in Korea, so there people help each other. People set a network, other people come there to check every day to keep everyone's network in healthy mode. They get reward together. And more importantly, they all need network connectivities. I know a lot of South Korean in our communities. They like to travel because whenever like they have a vacation, go to Japan, Taiwan, China. I live in Canada. We have a lot of South Korean in Canada. In fact, our team has 2 Korean as well. When they travel, they figure out roam data is the best data they can have. Before roam, people just go there with their different country by different data plan, whatever things. But in fact, you always over purchase the data plan because you always want to make sure you're connected, right? But with roam, whenever you go, you use the data, but the remaining data balances, like your balance in Korea, you come to Canada, automatically become Canadian local data balance. If you come to States, become States local balance. So you never went with your data. And you can achieve that is because people in the globe will build network together. So we value the network together. So we achieve the best, the most cost-effective way to build network. That's how why roam grows so fast. So if you ask me what the challenge is, deeping is not something you just connect machines. It's you connect people. Our trick is because everyone is connected together. We're the builder, we're also the user. Then that's how we grow very fast. Yeah, it's a great question for our user in Korea. So we see a booming in Korea. Particularly, I think right now, we have nearly 1 million users in Korea from different aspects. And also the hardware network, the Korean build is a phenomenon. So we have a lot of nodes. I mean, if you open the map, you can see roam gateway everywhere in Seoul, in different cities. The Korea is very important because a couple of things. Number one, you have a very healthy communities for both crypto and the real world communities. Number two, like big Korea companies like Samsung. So they are a big supporter to the open roaming technologies, even in wireless broadband alliance. So Samsung cell phone is one same as Google, is one of the cell phone vendors provide native support to the open roaming protocols. So more importantly, I think Korea is considered as a showcase for all the crypto project. So because you have a large crypto communities, it's very easy to demonstrate our business model. So that's why yesterday in our booth, there's such a long lineup. I really appreciate the attention and the passion the Korean communities give to us. In fact, we have other communities in other countries. They always look at Korean community as an example for how roam can grow. They always refer, because we have a leaderboard. The Korean used to be like top of our leaderboard all the time. So now they are facing some competition from Vietnamese, Indonesian. So very interesting to see. When I talk to different exchanges, they always say your tokenomics is very interesting to study. In fact, there is always a dilemma when you talk about token utility. Give you an example. If you provide service to me, I pay with $1, right? So, because your service is worth $1, right? But if I pay with a token to you, but later on token price goes up, then your service becomes $2 services. It's kind of like the fluctuation in terms of token price is actually prevent token from being used by everywhere, right? So that's how we introduce this points and token system. So points is used as a settlement media in the ecosystem to provide a stable support to all the services run in the ecosystem. And token is a method for you to really build the value of the network, so everyone can get appreciate from that. We really leverage in a lot of projects. They're talking about token buybacks, whatever stuff. But if you dive into that, if a simple token buyback won't give you the price appreciations, they give you short-term gain but not long-term gain. Rome carefully designed a mechanism to make a token buyback or make our operational revenue inject to ecosystem more efficiently, to give you to keep the value built by the people and network in the ecosystem. In the long run, it leads to a token price increase. So, so far, in the past 6 months, and 4 million Rome token has been completely burned by our community. We don't force them to burn it. People burn that because there's a value in the burning process. They feel this process will accrue the value to the Rome tokens. Also, themselves can gain the benefit from that. So that demonstrates a careful design, tokenomics can provide a win-win situation for everyone. Yeah. Rome is very simple. People ask me, I say, our slogan is Rome the world, connect the people. We're looking at the 10 million paid users in 3 years. People always say, wow, where do you get that 10 million paid users, right? But in fact, we're helping the entire industry. Oftentimes people think, oh, telco, you got to provide all the infrastructures. But, Google, Meta, ByteDance take all the profit, right? So last year, December, I think the CTOs of telco, we get together. Everyone say, how can we improve the profit margin of the businesses, right? Rome is trying to demonstrate how can we use internet business model to operate a telco. In return, we're going to provide an open, low-cost network to everyone in the globe. Because we're getting to the next generation of the life. I call it SiliconNet, because people are thinking about we're changing from a carbon-based culture to the silicon-based culture because AI controls everything. So the data is become more and more important. Everyone need to have data for themselves. Not only just Americans, Europeans, also every country in Asia, every country in Africa, every country in Latin America, right? In fact, we do have some Rome node in Gaza area. Gaza? Yeah, we have that. So very encouraging. Even in the area, we have no comments about the war there, but even in the area where people suffer.
They have different needs.
Rome is still there. Even in the Ukraine, Eastern Ukraine, we have some nodes there. People are trying to make connectivities exactly. So we hope through this open wireless seamless network, we get everyone together. And when in the process, when we embrace AI, we provide a fair opportunity to people in the globe. We can all go to the next generation of human beings.